earlier, there is a decision of the court taking into consideration all the conditions laid down in Muhammad Abacha v. State. At this stage, I am of the opinion that to make or take a stand on the bail application without first hearing and determine the issue that is glaring in the face, which is the absence of the defendant from the court since 25th of April 2017 until he was produced on the 29th of June, my lord, which was exactly what the Supreme Court did. They said that he did not jump bail. These criminals came to my house to kill me. That's what the Supreme Court said. This is in your own court, my lord. So I cannot understand, my lord, why my trial will be conducted contrary to the Constitution of Nigeria that said I must have free and unfettered access to my counsel.
What a day it has been, the 23rd day in the month of October 2025. As far as Nnamdi Kanu's case is concerned, 23rd of October 2025 is a day that we will never forget in a hurry. Just around the same time, his lead counsel, Aloye Ejimakor, was taken into custody, and for the first time, he did not appear in court to defend him. The same day, his lawyers announced that they were withdrawing from the case as requested by the defendant, Nnamdi Kanu. Now, let me even, give you a little breakdown of what happened in court, because we've been seeing a little bit of, highlights here and there and all that. Everybody came in, the prosecution, the judge, Nnamdi Kanu, his lawyers, everybody came into court and they were all seated. You can sense what the anticipation will be. Everybody will be waiting to see the defense that his legal team will put up. But to their greatest surprise, Kanu Agabi, the senior advocate of Nigeria, that is in his team alongside Onyechi Bazu, stood up to say that, instead of opening the defense, that they were withdrawing from the case. And this is what Nnamdi Kanu wants. So Kanu Agabi is not the only person withdrawing, but Onyechi Bazu and, the whole senior advocates of Nigeria on Kanu's legal team left his case. Now, when the judge turned to Kanu to confirm if this was true, Kanu said yes, that he would like to defend himself. And the judge said, okay, would you like us to give you a lawyer? Kanu declined. He said no, that he would like to defend himself. And so his legal team had to vacate the court premises. But in trying to vacate the court premises, Onyechi Bazu had to come through for the very last time before finally taking a bow from this case. Now, what happened? When Kanu took the stand, and the judge, after he had asked if he wanted a lawyer and Kanu said no, the judge said, okay, let's open your defense. But instead of Kanu to start defending himself, instead of him to begin the work that ordinarily his lawyers would have done, Kanu started challenging the jurisdiction of the court to even try him in the first place. The judge was like, we've been here, we've done this before, so we are not even doing this again. And as expected, the judge overruled him. So it wanted to get a little bit dramatic, and that was where Onyechi Bazu stepped in. And, he appealed to the judge to please adjourn the case, to afford Nnamdi Kanu the time to process the fact that, he is going to be defending himself. Let him get into the self-defense mode in order to, come back and do a better job at defending himself. And so Justice Omotosho accepted and adjourned the case to Friday, 24th of October 2025, which is tomorrow. As if the drama is not enough, Omoyele Sowore came to the court premises, the same Omoyele Sowore that had been warned not to come close to the court anytime that Nnamdi Kanu's case is on. But after leading the protest and, the protest leading to Aloye Ejimakor's arrest and subsequent detention, he came by the court today, being 23rd, to show solidarity. He exchanged pleasantries with Nnamdi Kanu and even assured him that he was going to come out. You could see the smile on Nnamdi Kanu's face. You could see how excited he was to see Sowore. A true brotherhood right there, and a friendship to really behold. But after exchanging pleasantries, Omoyele Sowore wanted to make his way out of the court premises. He was picked up and taken away from the Federal High Court in Abuja by armed policemen. When the officers were asked what Sowore's offense was, one of them explained that they were, just executing an order from the Commissioner of Police. The Commissioner of Police said, "We should bring you to the office." That is what they said to Omoyele Sowore. And he queried the absence of a letter of invitation. He also insisted that his lawyer must accompany him as he was taken away in a police van. Recall that Sowore was amongst the organizers of the Free Nnamdi Kanu protest that took place on Monday, October 20th. And in the course of the protest, 12 persons, including Kanu's younger brother and one of his lawyers, Aloye Jimako, were arrested and subsequently remanded at the Kuje prison. So this is getting really interesting, and it is almost as if the case is going on a downward spiral. But subsequent developments, we will see how it will all pan out. Tomorrow is another day to look out for Nnamdi Kanu's defense, 24th of October 2025. So stay tuned on Political Arena. I'll make sure that I bring you all the updates, and yes, be a part of the conversation in the comments. See you on the next one.